But the one that's eating it raw, like she, ooh.
That was the first one that they had showed her
Right, right.
eating the goddamn cat, man. Right in front, somebody's house is on the ground eating the cat,
Ew.
chewing into him, biting him with her mouth, like tearing him with her teeth. She tore his fur with her mouth. Not a tool, nothing. Ripped the shit off, opened that shit and ate the cat.
No, it's something. She's possessed.
All these mothers possessed.
She possessed. That is crazy.
Yeah, man. Are you getting air back there, Dewey? You cut it up? Tripping, man.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Hold up, y'all. I better bring the grapevine coming on back down here. Hold up, family. How's everybody? Hi, the Buddha. You hot? Come on. Come here. Okay. Come on, you hot down there? Come on. Let's go. It's cool today. You okay, Dewey? Yeah, but you gotta put a couple dollars in gas here. It's 105 degrees up here. That's what the hell is going on. I can't see that. Here, hold up. Is that Scarlett?
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, everybody. Hold up. Everybody's stones. If you hadn't gotten them yet, they on their way. These some beautiful, beautiful stones, man. Like, take the baby down. Put him down right here. If I can move him out real quick. Okay, put him back right there. I ain't gonna tell you. Like I told you, I don't know what make these stones sing, right? I don't know what make. I know we played the music and it did. I don't know if it was the frequency or how long. But how about I got my altar set up, and these stones that I just brought back, I created an altar with the stones. One of my mother's urns. I have a big urn of it and I have a little urn. But this is my mother too. I keep her with me on this tree of life urn on my neck. But a couple things that just go along with the situation on this altar. Stuff that belonged to my mom. Why last night? And all the stones that's on there is the singing quartz. Different kinds, like real clear ones, milky ones, and everything in between. But they're all from Arkansas, right? Just look how beautiful these stones is. I'm waiting to surprise somebody with that one. Can y'all see that? I don't know if the light. They look white, but it's not. That's crystals. Like this light not showing it. Jeez. Okay, dude. I love the ones with the chambers in it like that. He better chill out. Look at him squeezing his fat ass in places. Him and the bike fat. He just can't do that. Anyway, y'all look. Anyway, so these stones are just special. Anyway, so I got these I got a speaker, a little speaker on the altar with the stones, and I play it when I go to bed. That speaker, I put water programs on there. While last night, there's a lot of, I'll show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all a picture. I'll put it in community post tonight. But why? Last night it woke me up. Sound coming from the stones, but it was different. It was like like that. Woke me up out of my rest. I was right up, was looking over there, and it was like dying out. But it was coming from that altar. I don't know what these stones are from. Probably some alien shit. Come to find out, the most special stone. Talk to me about that first. Holler at me. Let me go ahead though. What you doing? The most special. Go ahead, see if you want more. Of course, most powerful. I just learned this. Of course, in America, it's in Arkansas. These stones are really, really special. I just want to share that with y'all, but so just know you got everybody's on their way. I think I got everybody tracking. If you didn't get one or something, it's because of probably you never contacted me in the way you sent me the money or something like that. But everybody's stone's coming. If you don't see it by next week, then just email us. But, oh yeah, do me a favor. Don't just send me money and an address without conversing with us first via email, so we can know who you are. Just because you put your name in there, what's your order number? Don't make us look for your order number. Don't send us any money. Anybody who send me money without talking to me first, y'all just sending me numbers, money, and addresses. That's not the way this works. Send me an email with an order number is what I want you to do. Communicate with us. But so yeah, all y'all orders are out. Zen for Pain, everything's. I mean, I know all of my customers not coming from here, but for those of you who's coming from here, I want to kind of do a talk with y'all today about something different. Now, I really need the women to hear what I'm saying today. And not just the women, but the men who understand who the Wombman is. Let me say that. The women and men who understand who she is, who we are, and who the black woman is. She's the mother of civilization. She's the mother of this planet. This is her planet. This is flesh of her flesh. Blood of her blood, bone of her bone. The earth moves for her differently. And I'm just stating facts here. I want all of you to think about it for a minute. Most people that's listening to me right now, you get your information. Where do you get your information from? We wait to hear what's next. What's coming out next? Who's saying what? Just bear with me because I just want to drive my family safely as I'm talking to y'all. We wait for the next thing to come out. Okay, grab. Pretty. I like to run in that. right? We go to wait for the next book to come out, the next YouTube video to come out, the next thing the preacher has to say, the next lecture coming up. Those of us, especially those of us that's on journey, that's in the knowledge, that want to know more, that want to learn more, that's interested in ascending. This is where we get our info from. I'm looking forward personally to the day that we're not waiting for the book. Most of the information that we get today is patriarchal. It's very patriarchal. It's very analytical. It's very logical. It's very scholarly. But not much of the information today are we getting that's intuitive. And then for those of us who are intuitive and give intuitive information, we don't believe them. That's because most of us aren't intuitive. I feel like we should have turned somewhere. I thought we went straight to get out. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Okay. We're afraid of the intuitive information because intuitive information is matriarchal. And we are stuck in patriarchy. Let me give you an example of what I mean by that. A woman could come on every month and if she's in tune with nature, she comes on also in correlation with the moon. My cycle goes with the moon. Look. There was a time, you could look this up, it's 35,000 BCE. It's called the Bones of LaSalle. And they found these bones. And on these bones were notches. Because mother was the first mathematician, the females were. Because we counted, according to history, and what they found in history, we counted our cycles with the moon. And we recorded it on bone. We just would notch a bone. Like the days of our flow. And then it would show the moon. Like, look at the bones of LaSalle. She intuitively figured out that her cycle and the moon went together. A man's way to figure that out is to study for the next 69,000 years. No disrespect, I ain't trying to be shady. They got to study it, analyze it, weigh it, unalive something, spill the blood of something else, because they're very logical. Women naturally feel their way through life. But we're being cut more and more and more from the feeling. And the feeling is our intuition. You know, I always say, and you had a t-shirt out on my site called "The Book is in," and at the word N-I-N, it had DNA. The book is in me, means in your DNA. We are so far removed from ourselves because of patriarchy. Men are not naturally intuitive. Men have to find their way back to that. And as said in 7 ancient proverbs and with several ancient adages, in order for a man to even fully awaken his kundalini, let's just call it his energy centers, he has to plug back into the darkness, which is a woman, because she is the source. Like you plug your TV, that's where you get your source from of electricity. That's the negative charge. That's the electrons. For a man to go there on his own, it takes him a long time. It doesn't take women a long time to make connection because she is made for connection. The portal gives her this. Thank you. And you got real close. The portal gives her this. Seatbelt. Her connection, her celestial connection is her portal, her vortex, her stargate. That's what I mean when I keep saying that the womb is more than pussy. People like, y'all call yourself wombs, you call, right. I didn't, excuse me though, my English show, but I didn't call myself pussy. I didn't call myself Zen pussy. Call myself Zen wombs for what the womb is, the tool that the womb is, the magic that the womb is. It's nothing like it on the planet. When you're talking about Stargate, the movie, they trying to create your womb, that water in the Stargate. Because beings come through you like that. The water break. Stargate, SG-1. That's about your womb. That's about your womb. You are Stargate SG-1. You are the vortex to the portal. You don't have to have a baby to birth, a physical baby to birth. You're birthing entities. You hold a portal and don't know the power of it, don't know what to do with it. See, because it's in your DNA. Thank you. It's in your DNA. You carry 14 generations of trauma in your DNA. And Billy Carson talk about that all the time. But you don't just carry the trauma, you carry the power too. But in those 14 generations, one of the things that we hold is the fear of the witch hunts, the fear of it being forbidden to use our power, the fear of it being forbidden for us to connect to the earth. We didn't have to read a book on the herb. Men got to read a book on the herb. You are a womb man, damn it. Men got to do that. And they're teaching you to do the same. And then they have it. How many of you truly is wide open with your magic? How many of you truly is in fear for your family, for your preacher, for your neighbors to call you a witch? That's in your DNA. You know what? Think about this. I used to think about the movies. They would show these powerful ass women in these movies, like Lunanera on Netflix. Anybody seen that with Lunanera? You okay, Dewey? Let me see. There you go, Dewey. Lunanera. Why is it always they always show the movie like, okay, Lunanera? Let's go to X-Men. You got about 100 X-Men, right? To just mortals. Why the fuck are they scared of the mortals? And why don't they just take over? I guess because there won't be no more movies. Why don't they just take over the ship? don't get it. Or do I don't get it? They do that to keep you suppressed so that you don't use your power. So that we be afraid to, what is dripping from this truck? You see it? The white on the highway? See that white paint stuff? It's coming from under the truck. What I'm trying to say to y'all. Okay. We all talk about the great divine feminine. And it's time for the great, we are in the era. We are in the era of the great divine feminine. Then why is the feminine not so divine? That's my question today. Why is she not so divine? Because she's afraid to be divine. I come here today to tell y'all gotta let go of the men. If you're single, you need to stay single. I'm not telling you leave your husbands or your boyfriends and no shit like that. I'm saying stay away from the men. If you can stay away from the men, if you're, see how it's not on the highway, it was coming from under this truck. And I don't like when shit like that be in front of me. Stuff always, something in front of me releasing something. Listen what I'm saying to you. And for the men, if you understand what I'm saying, if you're on board with what I'm saying, then you need to help her come into her divinity and don't hinder her. For the men that's single and understand what I'm saying, you need to find your way to the divine feminine. But women, let me tell you something. You are not going to find your way into the divine feminine, which is yourself. Black woman, you are the mother of civilization. Every woman is the god of her race. Don't get it twisted. Every woman is the god of her race. The black woman is the mother of civilization. You have to find your way back. That we do not bring in the era of the divine feminine. Who is going to do it? But we can't do it under patriarchal control. And to get away from patriarchal control, you're going to have to step away from men for a minute. You got to go find yourself. You know, like when a woman just want to go to the beach with the girls for a minute, you got to go. That's why we leaving. You got to go. You got to see yourself. You can't see. Who said that? Whoever. You can't see yourself with patriarchy in your face. You'll never be able to imagine who you are. You'll never be able to see your power as long as you have your oppressor, the one who took your power in your face. And then the men today have been programmed to believe that they are superior than you. So they're not going to help much. There are some who get it. Most of them don't. You're going to have to walk away, go to that ocean, you got to dip in it. You're going to have to go meet Oshun or something, tough nut, and come back with fucking wings so somebody they can see who you are. But you're not going to be able to do it with dick on the brain. And sorry, that's what most of y'all just care about. You can't even see your power. And this is the time for it. This world is just in trouble. Especially because the black woman is. Y'all going to get what I'm saying about that one day. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because they were saying, my girl was saying last couple videos she couldn't hear because of the noise. But I think it's not the noise, it's the air conditioner. Because it's 106 degrees out there. So like now I have the air conditioner on where it's not blowing so hard, but I don't want it to go lower than this because it's hot. Adrian sweat. Damn. He's sweating like a slave. You don't feel that air? Jeez. So, it's okay, Dewey, baby. You ready to go eat some food? You ready to go eat your lunch? Okay, chill out. What they saying right now? Not really. So, listen. Okay, like this. Imagine if you joined the military because you got to change your life. You got to become a soldier, right? So you join the military with no boot camp. You join the military, but you stay living wherever you are. But when it's time to go to war, you get deployed. What kind of soldiers will that make? Tell me somebody get what I'm talking about right now. What kind of soldiers? You want to be a doctor, right? You go to be a doctor. You want to be a doctor. When the time comes, you don't go to school for it. When the time comes, you just go do surgery. Tell me how many lives are you going to help or heal? You got to go prescribe medicine and everything, but you ain't studied for that. So can y'all tell me, how are you becoming a great divine feminine with no training? How are you becoming a great divine feminine coming out of the great divine masculine with dick on your brain? I mean, somebody explain it to me. Maybe I'm missing something. Y'all gonna say, oh, she can say that because she gay. No, I can see because I am. I don't have dick on the brain. And I absolutely see what we need. I don't have nothing controlling me in that way. My womb is clean, pure. It's just female. It's feminine, just me. I'm not contaminated by the opposite sex. How do you become the divine feminine holding the Bible? I'm telling y'all some real shit today. Calling on God. Some of you so spiritual, you saying divine feminine, but I'm going to pray to the Lord. You can't do both. You got to stay with the Lord, or you got to let it go and become the great divine feminine. Because it's your turn now. It's your era now. It's now that you show your greatness. How can you do that with the book in your hand praising a male being? As a spiritual being, I'm not talking to a Christian. Y'all can be Christian. I ain't here to debate a Christian. Live your life. You don't even want that debate from me, and I don't even want to give it to you. I don't care. Live your life. I'm over that shit. I'm talking to the spiritual beings, those on path. Because y'all still got men in your ear. I don't care where you coming from, the rosters. They still whispering at you about Jehovah, Jesus. Where is she at? As long as your mind is stuck on the great divine masculine, I'm just asking again, can somebody show me how do we become divine feminine? It's time to let all that shit go. That's what I'm saying. Let me tell you something. And you might can tell me your journey. I'd love to hear it. When I became spiritual, opposed to religious, and my family is deeply religious. I stood in my office some years back, about, how long I've been here? About 12, 13 years ago. I was in my study. And I'm like, something wrong. Because I had the guardian speaking to me, always got me on these tasks. And I knew it wasn't the information that I had come into. The things that I was studying was showing me, showing me fallacies. With the Bible, I done been Muslim. I was Muslim for 3 years. I done been Buddhist. I was raised Hebrew. My mother called me a wanderer. Because I've been in so many things. One day walking the house talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and making salat. She see me do so much, they call me a wanderer. No, but I was looking for the truth. And the truth led me to spirituality. The truth led me to nature. Hold on. But the beginning of that, like, or the end of that, or the middle of that, I don't know what to call that time in my life 13 years ago. Because I've always been woke as fuck. But it was a time where it was time for me to let religion go. Where I was still calling on Yahweh. Speaking about Yahweh and Yahshua. But Dr. Yor had taught me that those wasn't so good beings. So I started to be reprobate a little bit. I felt the confusion in my spirit. Like, what do you mean? Like, so you know what I did? I stood there in that room and I said, God, I denounce you. I don't know who you are. I don't even know if you are. I have the right to self-discovery. Is what I said that day. If you exist, I will discover you on my own. I don't have to listen to no goddamn Moses no more. I ain't listening to no Noah. I ain't listening to my dad and my grandfather, the rabbis. I don't listen to no more preachers. Fucking Shirley Caesar, all of that. I ain't listening to more gospels or ghost spells. I want to know for myself. If you could talk to Moses, talk to me. That's what I said. And I'm going to tell you, I cried for 3 days. I cried for 3 days. Because I was still in the back of my mind, like, I done fucked up. I'm going to hell. What I just did. But my other side was like, no, you have a right to know. And that's how I found source. But if I didn't let go, I wouldn't have found a truth. I wouldn't have been able to clearly listen to the guardians to even give y'all messages, for them to tell me that the plague was on the land, for them to tell me that we had 643 days left, for them to tell me to do the womb shutdown, for them to tell me to go to the trees, for them to tell me all the things that I've done with y'all, that I said the guardians has taught me. Remind me to tell about the water talk. I was just talking to you about the other day. I'm gonna tell you something real strange that just happened. You know what I'm talking about? The water, Adrian. I was just talking to you about the water flush out. Remind me at the end, but let me tell you something real strange that just happened. What made me just double look at the camera. Listen, I was looking at you. When I looked back, my face was still looking at you. That's why I double looked just now. My face was still, that's why I was still looking. I saw my face looking at you. And there's no delay here. I don't have a delay. Anyway. You know what I'm talking about though? The water? Did you know? It's like you're scared to say it and talk. What is wrong? You sugar fall over there. You tripping. You know what I'm talking about? You like, what is this? You tripping. Hold on. I'm not mute yet. Oh shit. I'm supposed to protect you right now. I can't get my thing is on So listen, y'all. I knew that I had the right to self-discovery. Whatever there is. I don't have to be told. The book is in me. I don't have to be told. I'm a natural being too. Why don't I know? Why do we gotta take these commands? Why the fuck I gotta get it from Moses? Like, this is supposed to only be a God book to help guide every individual God down here. But the way we live it is not living like gods. We're being told what to do. The Bible telling me what to do, but this is my journey. Them beings in the Bible and the way they relate a message from the Bible is to tell me what the fuck to do, but that can't happen. That's not right. Because I'm not a rule breaker. I'm a rule maker. And that's how I saw it. So I did something about it, and I found the truth. That most people, that monks, take years and years and years to come into. Because it's not necessarily just about being mindful and focusing your way. It's about opening yourself up. Opening yourself up to the truth. And that's what I'm saying about the great divine feminine. Y'all gonna have to let go of what you think you have to hold on to. Why don't I have nothing to drink in this car still? Y'all gonna have to let go of your security net in order to find the unknown, and the unknown is in you. You don't know who you really are, what you're really capable of. But you're not going to find it holding on to the cape of Superman. You got to fall to learn that you can fly. Superman being patriarchy and everything that it brought, that Superman brought. You got to be Superwoman. You know, like the movie The Matrix. The end all be all of the Matrix, it was never Neo, it was Trinity. It was never him, it was her. But she didn't even know her own power because she was out there looking for him. She was looking for the one, not knowing she was the one. So she suppressed her abilities. She listened to Morpheus, which was God, telling her what she got to do, giving her commands, helping him come into while her power was being suppressed. But it took her the love of him and the death of him for her to come into herself. You got to kill him. You have to kill the idea of patriarchy so you can see the great divine feminine, so that you can see the matriarch. Y'all will never be able to see it. Y'all can't even take a woman in charge. You don't know what to do with that. Because you got dick on the brain. Y'all don't know what to do with that. Y'all don't even know what to do with. All that's a bunch of bullshit. But look how many sisters against her. Think about it. Guess what though? Obama had a white mother. He came out of white waters. He didn't even come from the Wombnan. But as long as he came from the black man, y'all was good. His waters was white though. It was the idea of a black man rising. Y'all, the black woman hate herself so much, she won't even rise this bitch up just because she black. I don't vote, so I don't give a shit about none of it. It's the black woman against herself with this woman. This is it. I told y'all about that recently. The Guardian said about that. This is it. It's the symbolism. Long on the top and he below on the bottom. You got the black woman. Fuck that black woman. She ain't black, she Indian. You know, black anyway. She got dark waters in there. I think her mother black and her father is Indian. She came out of black mother, but that didn't matter. Because like Obama, as long as he got a black father, no, as long as you got a black mother. Your father didn't raise you. Your father didn't grow you for now. How lose my lips though? Your father, you have some. Your father didn't grow you. Your mother did. You was with her 24/7. But what mattered to you though? Your father, because you have no respect for the mother. Them Salem witch hunts fucked us up. Them torture chambers is in your DNA, you remember. Because when men had power, they called them priests. When men had power, they called them preachers. And they stood there and would knock the demon out of somebody. They would take a cross and put it on you and make a bitch's head spin around, an exorcist. You feel me? They would lay hands on your knees and you get up and run. If a woman did it, she's a witch. Most of the shit they was doing was fake. A woman do it, she's a witch. A woman touched the waters and blessed the waters, she's a witch. A man touched the waters and blessed the waters. They call them three sisters over there in Arkansas. The healing water. You got your water from her. You came here in an amniotic sac full of water because of her. You drank the water out her breast. What waters here has been blessed by a woman that they claim? Because anyone that was blessed by a woman, y'all talk about how these cities, these black-owned cities, the black rich cities that they covered up with lakes and all kinds of stuff. What about what they covered up from the Wombnan, from the black Wombnan, the mother of civilization? What about what they covered up from her? Let me tell you, they'll show you the Salem witch hunts. They will show you the white woman in the Salem witch hunts before they show you what them sisters look like. They'll show you that. And them sisters was powerful too. But they couldn't hold a candle to the black Wombman. Just like they can today. Nobody can to her. But she don't see it. If y'all want this planet saved, I keep telling y'all better wake her up and give her afro back. Let her hair grow like the bushes. I tell y'all, this is not to put anybody down. Everybody better hear what I'm talking about. How do we awaken the divine feminine with dick on the brain? Can't. Y'all got to go. Your females. Y'all males be talking about semen retention and all that it does for them. That's what y'all need to be doing. But on purpose, not just because you ain't had nobody in a while. No, on purpose. With purpose and for purpose. Keep your legs closed so that you can find yourself. Stop allowing another being into you. Keep your legs closed for a while. Take a year off to go deep into yourself, deep into your spirituality, the best way you can from where you are. Go find yourself. Because we're not finding ourselves. We're waiting for another book from another man. And that doesn't make sense, and I need y'all to see what I'm saying. It really doesn't make sense. This is the time for the great divine feminine, and you waiting for a man to tell you that. You waiting for a man to tell you what we need to do now. It's not for them anymore. You have to wake the fuck up. You have to wake up. You have to wake up and tell them what it's time for. Tell them what we're doing next. But first you gotta find yourself and get the dick out the brain, because you're weak. You gotta go the fuck off to yourself somewhere. Close your legs. And I mean it's all races of women. Close your legs, you go off to yourself for a while. You find yourself, you come back full goddess, then you get a mate. But know who you are though. And make them know who you are. Listen. people, especially doing the Pan-African people, don't like me much. Don't like the fact that I don't hate white people, so-called white people, Caucasian people. That's because, one, there's no need. I can see. One. Two, if there's a Caucasian in my space, I'm okay with them as long as they know who the fuck I am. That shit is over. Denying myself because of anybody. Black, white, or indifference. You see? So-called black, so-called white. No. They have to understand this truth that the black woman, no matter what her state, is God. She's the God of this planet. And all women are the God of their race. I don't sugarcoat myself because when I'm in front of Caucasian, I don't have any friends, so I ain't gonna say friends, but associates. I don't got time for that shit. This is my life. But that's how it has to be with us, with the male being. But y'all get in front of the male beings and and get the sugarcoat. Fuck all of that. You have to declare it or nobody will. We have to declare ourselves who we are. I appreciate all the brothers with scholarship, all the brothers that got us to here. Now it's time for them to sit the fuck down. But they won't sit down if you won't stand up. They waiting for what's next. Everybody's waiting for what's next. And it's in your bosom, black woman. That's what I'm trying to say to you. It's inside of you what's next. Tell them what's next. Get your shit in order. So that we can help this planet. We're losing it. We've lost it. I ran into a horrible situation recently where a female did something bad to a little boy. Randomly, I just keep crying. I go to myself and I cry about it. This female is a mother. But I also see that she's stressed. She smoke weed all the time. She drink all the time. Ain't no real man been in her life. She don't even know what that means. And I've known him her whole life. We gone. We just gone. And we're failing, sisters. We're failing. You know, like y'all say, everybody's showing their body parts all over the place. Like that's what matters to y'all. Y'all matter. It still matters to y'all what he think. Put a goddamn robe on. Close yourself up. Don't get that attention because you need all of your energy right now. Change your clothes. Somebody said to me, well, I'm free. Somebody stayed on my property recently. It was like, I'm free. And I like to be free. You better freely put some fucking clothes on around here. I don't care how free you are. Because that's more than freedom. Most of that shit is just a sexual deviance. It's what you care about. It's all you know. You don't, but it's in the name of spirituality now we doing these things. When you know ain't got shit to do with spirituality, when you know what's turning the nigga on beside you. Why y'all going to the meetings like that? Why everybody not dressed? Why the fuck are men showing they print at the spiritual shit shop we go to? Women got all their titties out. What the fuck is wrong with everybody? How is this right? How is modestness not righteousness anymore? I'm just saying. I'm a little vexed today. I got some things to be mad about. Because I don't understand, like, what we doing. I don't understand why the black woman won't come together with the black woman. I don't get it. Why are we still fighting each other? Because you got dick on the brain. And y'all, a lot of you think you don't. And you come to me and you do. Your actions show. I've had people to come here and we'll talk. We sit at the round table. We talk. This is what we're going to put together. This is what we're going to do. I've had several women that say, well, men can't come. And these are bisexual or gay women. Men can't come. No, we're building a matriarch. They're not coming now. They could come later. Well, I think we should have men here too. Like, they can't even imagine building without a male being there. That's because they don't remember who they are. We don't have to exclude them out the world, but we need to exclude them out of this shit right now while we get our heads together. I got to first see my capabilities because I've been dependent on his ass too long. I need to know what I can do. Because it's my time to know that. Because it's time for the great divine feminine and I don't know how to be that. Y'all think being feminine is about putting on flowy goddamn dresses. Well, you put that flowy dress on and be barefoot and know how to fucking twirl a spear. And grow some food. If you're going to eat meat, go kill it. Not him, you. You've always been the first house, the first shelter, the first food, the first guidance, or guardian of the nation. The whole nation grow in your womb, and you don't even know how to grow food anymore or catch your own food. Femininity is not about flowy dresses. That's a part of it. It's about turning that motherfucking dress into some nigger box. It sounds funny as shit. I meant it though. Seriously though. You feel me? Put down that dress to some of you are meant to not rise to divine femininity. And you'll say, I'm divine feminine because I have my divine masculine. But if y'all two are dependent upon each other, if you can't be divine feminine without him, that's not what you are. If he can't be divine masculine, that's not what he is. That's why it was time for the boys and time for the girls. Because girls taught girls to be girls, or things girls had to do. You know, the Masons, or my sons, started their own little secret huts and shit like that because of the Wombnan. Because we had the red tents. Because there wasn't many things that a man could do that a woman couldn't do. But there were things women can do, like bleed, that a man can't do. Women can give her blood, her life waters to the forest and grow it. She could give her life waters to the forest and command the animals not to come in that space. That kind of stuff. It's not that I'm trying to put anybody down. I'm just trying to wake her up. Because the men need to step aside and let her rise. Y'all talk about the great divine feminine, but is she masculine? And I'm not talking about y'all say I can build a house that's that's not. That's a good kind of masculinity to have. Masculine is force. But when you got a woman that's too logical and analytical, and she ain't got no feelings, That's too masculine. If she's not led by her emotions, energy, and motion, that's too masculine. Not that she could build some shit. That she won't cry. That she has no compassion for the children anymore. That's too masculine. That she can go to war and fight in a war that's taking the innocence. That is not natural for a Wombnan. That's too masculine. Not that she could build. That don't matter because most men today can't even build. Everybody internet vexes. Most men can't build anything. So many brothers that can't even use a hammer. Put a nail in the wall, right? Don't know about the studs in the wall. Every 16, they don't know about that. They don't know about studs in the floor. They don't know about the foundation of a home. And not doing anything to learn, but yet they want the title of divine masculine. And you complete with that. No, you just complete fucking. That makes you complete. I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings, but that's what's making y'all complete. As a man standing away from a woman, what does he do? As a woman standing away from the man, who are you? What can you do? Then y'all put that together. But we haven't had no real guidance. We haven't had nobody in the tribes. We haven't had the tribal elders. The tribal elders are at the club. The tribal elders are laying with the young ones. Like, tribal elders are playing video games. Some old ass people out there playing video games and watching TikTok all goddamn day. That's why nobody know what to do or what to be. Ain't nobody got no time for themselves. Nobody got time for themselves. I'm about to get out of here because I don't know what they saying. I'm about to get out of here for real.
Hodak. Here, Hodak. Hello. How can I get a stone?
Get the DNA Revolution water program.
Going into silence, I can hear different sounds that spark new thoughts.
That's saying no names again.
Okay, King Adonis said that. Sorrel, Hodak, lovely people. I tell my friends that every time they complain to me to leave these asses alone. Hodak, my beloved, says it's so good. It's so very sad what is going on in New York, also all over the world. My beloved again says 7:17 on the clock.
What y'all think about them eating all the animals? The first video that came out about it that I saw was the lady who ate the cat. Raw. They ate the cat in the front yard. Not her cat, somebody else's cat. She caught the cat, sat there on her knees, ripped the fur off the cat, and ate the cat now. Had stuff all around her mouth, all over the cat. The cops came, what's wrong with you? Why you eat that cat? Now all these people that they came over the border, they at the parks, hide in the bushes, jump out and snatch the ducks, take the head off the duck right there at the park, pull the feathers out, take the duck home. Man walking down the street with a dog that he decapitated. Right there on the street. Doing some kind of ritual. Them men coming in from Nigeria and stuff. What the fuck is going on in this country? And it's getting worse. And this is everywhere. This is not like one location. This happening in so many different locations. People just posting the videos of people out there eating their domestic animals. Have y'all seen it? Go ahead, read it.
Connie says, greetings all. I understand what you are teaching today. My beloved says, everyone needs to look within the power itself, not others, period. My beloved. Okay. Donna says her mother was Indian, not black. Donna says her father was black. Twin says it isn't just. Did anyone else notice on a lot of paperwork they always ask, what's your mother's maiden name? Never ask about your father. Let's see. Connie says amen to the Obama.
Because her maiden name will give her father's name, not her mother's name. Her maiden name is the name her father had. I never got married, so my last name is my daddy's last name. If I got married, my name will be his name, and then my last name now would be my maiden name, which is my daddy's name. But go ahead.
Amen to the Obama teach. This is Connie.
See, because the man's name never changed. When he get married, his name gonna stay the same. So his name carry the name line. See, women carry the bloodline, men carry the name line. Go ahead.
My beloved says, teach, tell them love. Connie says, if other people lied to steal a higher education, they would go to jail. Kamala proudly let the world know how she and her sister got a free black college education.
Wow.
Raposity says, they said the man with the duck is from South Africa.
Yeah, somewhere like that. No, not the man with the duck, the man with the dog. The man with the dog, not the duck. But okay, he's from South Africa. Another so-called black man was from like Nigeria or something with the dog, with the head off it, walking down the street like it's normal. Took somebody's dog, retriever, just took it and took the head. They say for his rituals. The man with the duck gonna eat that duck. He ate that duck. Yeah, he's looking like, damn, ducks just run around here.
Nicole says the clash of cultures there. Them eating cats and dogs is okay in their country, not ours. They're bringing their way of doing things here.
Traumatizing the kids is what they're doing. Go ahead.
Raposity says they said the lady that was eating the cat.
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with her?
They found her voter ID and he was American and said American.
She a demon. That's it.
Yeah.
She was demonic. The hell wrong with her? Goddamn water. I don't know. We all losing it. If we don't get hardcore about our spiritual, y'all gonna be like, she could be saying that. We don't get hardcore about our detach, y'all. Like, black woman, you have to detach. The world will follow you. The world will follow what you're doing. You don't even realize they're following you now. Don't even realize how much power you have. But somehow y'all think all your power is in your sexuality. No, it's not. That's a whole different kind of magic. And that is a magic. And it's sacred. Like the way you throw yourself around, you don't even realize these beings not even worthy of seeing your goddess like that. But they like, imagine what other beings are thinking about the black woman that's looking down here at us. Again, there was a time she was so reverend. You didn't get to see her like that. There was certain rituals and meetings where you saw her, but now she don't even know it. And she just, her body looked like, the black woman's body looked like power. Before they made us ashamed of it. But now, the whole world is trying to get your lips, your breast, your curves, woman, your buttocks. Why? I can see why in America you had the black woman trying to look like the white woman. I'm just using these terminologies for the sake of this conversation. to look like the white woman because that's what they put on us. They taught us that black was ugly, da-da-da-da-da. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the countries that have no idea about no shit like that. That's over here. Countries that have no idea about nothing like that. Most of Africa hair ain't permed. Trying to get the that 6 ether hair. Most of Africa got their little nappy hair. Some of them don't even comb it or nothing. They know the power. You got all races of women want to look like the black woman. Everybody know the big ass come from the black woman. All these women doing that now, putting the fake butts on, putting the what you call those leggings with ass on it. That's the look like you that you have naturally. You don't even realize it. You just throw it around and throw it away. Nobody's worthy to look upon you like that. Nobody should ever be able to call you a thought, a bitch, or a whore, or a slut, a prostitute. None of those things. Hope I don't get flagged for these words. I take this video down. But who can call her that? Everybody. Well, she's God, though. When everybody want to be her. Even your men leaving you for the other women, but making them get ass, though. Filling them up. Giving them fake ass and fake lips. So they can still look like you with a different attitude. Because you don't know who you are. And because you don't feel worthy, the world don't feel worthy of you. They don't feel that you're worthy. Don't feel that you're powerful because you don't. But yet they see something in you enough to want to be you. Where the men of the world want to be with you. Any way they can. How many Caucasian women do you hear about? I need y'all to look up the statistics of the trafficking game. Right now, I think it's like over 300,000 dark women that's missing in this country. Nobody know where they are. Why they taking the black woman? Because you are desired. They selling you on the black market. You are desired and you don't even realize. So you're just out there in the open with no protection of the sisterhood. Your sisters are your power. Your sisters are the other magicians. Your sisters are your protection. The sisterhoods. There was never a brotherhood like there was a sisterhood. We didn't need a sword. We had the word. We spoke it into existence. We spoke it away from us. But now our minds are so feeble. Now we're at the point where we're with the sword. I saw this thing on Instagram yesterday. They got some video, some channel out on Instagram called something about hood children. And when I saw the title, I had to look into that. What? And this children doing hood stuff. This Caucasian man with a mic, you know, like how they do just for views. He went up to a baby in a stroller. She's about 6 years old or something. The mother pushing her in a stroller or cart or something. And he said, I'm going to get you anything you want from the store today. They was in Walmart. He said, anything you want, what you want? She said a pew-pew. She said a G-U-N. What? They sponges, y'all. Well, I just wonder, like, is it anything in y'all that, do we have any shame? Black women, do we have any shame what we're doing to our communities, to the children? Male and female. We fuss about them not being there with us. Which means we have raised the hood. Which means we also have the responsibility of what the fuck has happened there. Because they wasn't there. We did it. This is the outcome. If I can't be with him, then I'm gonna ruin a whole fucking nation. Because that's what just happened. That's what's happening. We so far removed that we don't know that we're God. The whole my goddamn hood should be a matriarch of witches and shit. There should be so much order and cleanliness because women running it. When women run shit, they do it a little different, a little clean. Our clubhouses are cleaner than the man clubhouse. Not today. If women are hood. Why is it so dirty? That means it's reflecting the black woman. Think about it. Because y'all let the men come in and out, take your food stamp money from your kids, because he got to re-up or whatever it takes. He see you when he see you. So whatever those children are, they home with you. Y'all don't want that responsibility that we did this. And we got to learn to say, fuck what happened yesterday. Today we got to clean it up. That's what I'm saying. We got to get dick out the brain. And I don't just mean women who's having sex with men when I say that. I mean the patriarchal thoughts. Handling things like men handling things logical and analytical and rigid and straight lines. I mean, we got to bring the spiral back to spirituality. We got to bring the curves back to spirituality. We got to bring the emotion back to the garden. See, the emotion's not in the garden. That's why the land has been tilled to the point that it released all the CO, whatever, in the atmosphere. Because there's no love. It's more not love than there is love. Let me say that. Because there's some women who tend their garden bare feet. That's how we supposed to be. We ain't supposed to have no damn tennis shoes on in the garden. To be barefoot, making the connection to your food and the land and the earth and the water that you pour on that food. Any other way, it's patriarchal. We have lost our ways, is what I'm saying.
The clash of cultures, them eating cats and dogs is okay. Raposity says, unless Kamala gave them her voter IDs. Raposity says, a lot of people saying that these men don't deserve women. My mom said back in the day,
nobody deserved nobody. Go ahead.
Back in the day, men were not allowed to see our body, not even during sex.
Oh.
Malachi says, I've been telling many women that this way, where I'm from, even some I know, it's not okay. The others emulate the melanated woman, and yet they still don't see and know their value and worth. Malachi says, nothing is left to the imagination anymore. I personally don't like it at all. And now most getting these BBL surgeries and even dying from them. Malachi says, everything about the melanated woman they want as well they want to look and be like. That's it.
That's it. Come on, baby. Come on. You ready? Oh, come on. Sleepy. Ready to go eat? Okay. Cal, get their food ready. He ready. Okay, y'all, I'm about to go. Okay, y'all. Y'all hear me? I mean, some of you are not gonna like it, but okay. I'm talking to the people who hear me and ready to do something about this, because we losing. And it's not gonna sound good. It's not gonna feel good to wake up. Sometimes it's not gonna be easy. You gotta hear the truth, because we got to snap up out of it. We in some shit. Look at the hummingbird. It just left. What's wrong? We just in some shit, y'all. We gotta get out of it. So I should have to stop. I think that's it. Oh, something that happened to the cat. It's limping. The white one went to the house. Okay, y'all. So y'all hear me though. Continue to support y'all. Get your water program. Get your Zen for pain. Y'all let whoever wanna I'm looking for people. Y'all tell me, but Anybody want to do like a 3-minute testimony for Zen for pain? And to help us out so we can put it on the site. Okay, I gotta get this call. I gotta make this call. Okay, y'all, appreciate y'all. His loss to us. I hope y'all hear me though. Hold up.